What is up, y'all? Buy, sell, or hold. This is your host, Charles Becco. And I want to thank everybody for being here today. You know, just another day coming out here to drop these rhymes, drop these bars on you. That's how it is. Brooklyn Traders, the lightning round. Okay, just about to just get everything up in here. Okay. Just going out there supporting the different communities. Appreciate y'all. Alright. Just want to make sure that everybody gets on. Gotta start the clubhouse. How could I forget the clubhouse? Oh no. There we go. Hey y'all. It's your boy Charles Becco with Megan. Not Megan the Stallion. Megan the Trader. We got Sabrina. We got Charlene. We got everybody up in here. Alright, music off. Enough music. Ain't no music. Okay, what is going on here? Why is not my... I know that's not correct English. I'd like my co-mods to introduce themselves while I get my life together. Megan first, Sabrina, and then, certainly not least, Charlene. Charlene, look at that smile. Look at that. Charlene, who's making you smile like that? That's your husband, right? I know it's got to be your husband. It better be your husband making you smile like that. Hey, go ahead, Megan.
I was going to say it's me because I love her so much. Love you too, sis. I am Megan. I am a financial planner and tax strategist, and I trade for fun with the Brooklyn Traders. I own my own business after running a multi-million-dollar firm for over a decade and needing to de-stress. So I did that by starting my own company.
What else? I don't know. I'm here to just help out if needed on the lightning round with Charles and the Brooklyn Traders and my fans, Sabrina and Charlene. So welcome, everybody, to Monday night. I hope you had a green day today. Kendall, I see you down there. Hey. So let's have a great night.
Hey guys, good evening. How's everyone today? Welcome to the lightning round where we break down your tickers in a technical analysis. It's not going to be a popcorn style room like the Sunday rooms. It's going to be a regular lightning round session. Charlene will give you more information on that. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sabrina. I work for Merrill Lynch. I've been working in the investment banking industry now for about 10 plus years. I buy and sell equities, crypto, in addition to real estate in New York. And I am here to support the Brooklyn Traders family. Over to you, Charlene.
Hi, and good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, depending on where you are. I am Charlene. I am true believer, wife, mother, restaurateur, and movie trader because I am always learning something new. Welcome to the Day Trading Legends Club. This is the lightning round, buy, sell, or hold. This is where you give us your tickers. We pull up the charts live on YouTube, and you decide whether you want to buy, sell, or hold. I do want to say that nothing said on this platform is to be considered financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. Over to you, Charles.
All right, so I did change the link. I'm sending the link to everybody again. For those who are wondering, hey, Charles, why don't you just have a static link? We are streaming to 4 different platforms, and they generate a new one every single time. So I do have to take the time to do that. But the YouTube is ready to go. Let me just get all this junk off the screen. So, team, who wants to talk about Tesla today? Tesla.
I mean,
take it all the way to the bank today.
So, hey, I'm gonna just open up the floor here while I just get my systems together and everything like that. Moderators, how was your day in Tesla?
All right, so I'll jump in, Charles, while you pull those charts. Just remind everybody, if you have a ticker that you want Charles to break down, please back channel that to one of us so that we can get it over to him. Otherwise, get in the YouTube so you can see things breaking down. My day was great today on Amazon and Tesla and Starbucks, which were all some call-outs from the room we did on Sunday. So that's what I love about this, is we can collaborate as a team and make some bank. And I will say I made quite a bit of money today, so I'm pretty happy. Charlene, Sabrina, how was your day?
I mean, I'm good. My Tesla stocks that I own are significantly up. I got Tesla at a great price. I bought Tesla before the split last year. I bought a significant amount of shares before the split. So once those bad boys split, I was in the money. So, I rubbed my hands together.
Hey, Mo, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Mo. Yeah, today was a good day overall. I keep saying, be careful, because I feel like they give you good days for a reason. So,
I'm glad Mo's here, Charlene. Maybe we can ask him.
I'm like a baby Mo in the company's market. I keep saying I'm bearish for a reason. Because, like I was sharing in Discord earlier, I've been doing a lot of DD, a lot of research on the back end, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing, and when I see all-time highs and stuff seems green, I'm like, why? But I got to trade what I see. So
Charlene,
did
you say you're a baby Mo?
I'm a baby Mo. I've been telling you guys. I'm
right there with you. I am. Every time I look at things, I'm like, Mo I've been listening too much to you, Mo. I'm a baby Mo also.
Because it makes, look, guys, there's a lot of stuff going on. I got October 23rd is one of my look-for days with the Evergrande situation. There's a lot of dates I have going on just watching, right? Till then, though, I trade what I see, and I see green, so I trade that. But I do have some stuff that, back up to keep my portfolio wherever it's supposed to be. But, yes, Tesla did great. A lot of stuff did great today. A lot. I did a few calls. Not everything I called out, but there's some stuff I didn't call out that did well as well. Fuel cell did good. I'm still doing the mud plays with PROG. I sold my 1.5 calls, but I re-entered. So everything's doing good, which is, kind of scary. So that's all I got for you guys. How are you, Mo?
Yeah, I think we need to.
Back in. Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, I think since this is his first time on the lightning round, whenever he gets back, he'll have to introduce himself, because if it's your first time here, you really wouldn't understand the context of who Mo is and what he represents.
I've been on a lightning round before, but I just don't think he has any service where he is. Maybe.
I'm literally on a plane from where I live to London, so if don't mind me for the network. If it cuts off, tell me. I know how it works. I'll put myself on mute really quick. I don't want people to get annoyed with the whole matrix thing. So, Charlene, I heard you, and I adore you, and
Oh, Mo, you gotta introduce yourself to the crowd, because nobody knows who you are. So you gotta let folks know who you are first.
Okay, so my name is Moitani. I manage a private equity. We're sitting at about $316 million in assets. My job is to generate, growth into this portfolio. I've been doing it professionally for over 12 years. I've been trading and investing for 20 plus years now, ever since I was a kid. I blew up accounts when I was a kid, 16 years old, day traded, swing traded, option traded, you name it. And I found this zone where I've been able to create a form of risk reward understanding to investors, to myself, and that's really where I come from, where I care a lot about money. I like money. I like to generate more money from money, and at the same time, it's a very careful process of trying to understand the risks that are there, the reward that exists, and how we can correlate those two to ensure that we can generate reward, which is profits, growth, without putting a lot of risk on the table. And that's literally the approach that I take to the market. So it's all about risk-adjusted rewards, and that's how I approach the market. So there's a lot of talk out there, a lot of conversation. We can talk Tesla, we can talk a lot of other things, AMD and Uber, but the objective remains always, how much am I risking? How much am I putting on the table? What downturn can take place towards the money I put out there? What reward that I'm able to obtain? And that's really an important process that I think people do misunderstand sometimes, especially when things go to the upside. Yes, there are many aspects out there that can give you upside. The debate will always remain what downside potential can take place. And if I can find pockets of investments in areas where I can put money towards work, where I can obtain upside literally similar to other upside potentials that have higher risk ratios, then I'd rather put them towards areas where I can invest, reduce my risk, and obtain the same type of reward. And that is literally called the risk-adjusted investment. So that's my approach. It's easier to manage $1,000, right? When we make 10% of $1,000, that's $100. When we make 10% of $10,000, that's just $1,000. We make, I can keep going. $1 million, 10% is only $100,000. And again, I just said only. When we talk about $10 million, that's $1 million, and so on and so forth. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, we're on a super duper time schedule tonight. It's not a popcorn room. It's just really a technical room. I don't want to cut you off. I want you to land your plane, but could you do it like a little faster, please?
I'm gonna do it very quickly, but as we go up in structure, it becomes more difficult. That's all I wanted to land. It's all about risk-adjusted rewards, and that's all I wanted to say. Sorry about that, Sabrina. Thank you.
That's okay. Thank you, Mo.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Again, Mo, I don't remember you being on the show. You're a very close friend of ours, right? And so I definitely wanted to introduce you to the audience properly, right? So that everyone has a frame of reference to who you are and why we should listen to you, right? Mo Watani is again a fellow co-moderator with us on the Pre-Market Movers Morning Show, and he's known as the Wolf. Sometimes a contrarian. Comes out with bearish analyses sometimes, and Mo knows that I appreciate him because I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear, I'm an omnivore, right? Like whatever team Tom Brady is playing for, that's what I'm going for. So sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree, but it is always respect. So Mo, I definitely want to thank you for showing up here. Again, we're going to be breaking down the audience's tickers, and that ticker list is getting long. So Sabrina, thank you for the time management. But Mo, for the moderators, it is kind of popcorn. So if you hear something and something makes your ears tickle, definitely chime in. I'm going to let y'all know right now, Mo is bearish Tesla. Okay. You mentioned Tesla. Mo's going to start shaking. Mo's going to start shaking. So,
Mo, are you still bearish?
Oh boy, don't get him started.
Yes, that's all I got.
Okay.
You know what? Mo's not the only one. Okay, it came out on CNBC that
I'm not he's not the only one. I can see why, for sure.
right. Jim Chanos is also bearish. Tesla, very famous hedge fund manager. So just full disclosure, I did again via our private Discord. I did encourage some of the members if they needed to start taking some profits on Tesla, right? Because we got the charts pulled up here. It's pretty static. You guys can't see it, but I can. We're sitting on top of the 30 ATR. We are at a resistance level there at 873. I'm not saying that it can't go higher, but odds are that we get some kind of pullback, even if it's just like a corrective pullback, just for the chart to kind of fix itself into earnings, right? Or we could just keep going higher. Nothing says that we can't just go kiss 900 or break 900, right? But I don't think it's going to be that simple, right? Again, just sitting here, any kind of correction, right? Even back to 850, 840, 830, whatever it is, I could see that happening here. And so, although I'm very bullish for lots of different reasons, as a trade, right, you do have to manage your trades. You have to manage your risk, manage your exposure. So I did take a few chips off the table here today. I did mention to the community that, hey, it's okay to take some chips off the table. And to be honest with you, I probably had too many chips on the table, right? But big risk, bigger, no, not really big risk, but it was an acceptable risk. But I did get rewarded for that, So, team, we've been talking about Tesla since it was like 750, right? 760, we've been telling you. And the charts don't lie, Mo, I don't know if you still have service, because I've done probably 3 or 4 lightning rounds just, praising Tesla from top to bottom. So I'm actually glad that you're here, right? So, Mo, before we get to the tickers, right, do you have anything to say to the crowd as to why you are bearish Tesla?
Look, I'm going to try to be quick and land my plane as Sabrina wants. With regard to the 16% upside that you talked about from 750 to where we are, there was a lot more returns out there, whether it be AMD, whether it be the Qs. We can go leverage Qs and the risk-adjusted understanding on those. There was a lot of names out there that we could have made far more than 16% returns, and we could have maintained a risk understanding versus that Tesla move. The problem with Tesla remains the same. This is a very far overvalued company for what they currently do.
I think we might have lost Mo again. He is flying on. I think we might have lost Mo.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, he's flying. He's flying on the plane, and so if I could just because I know we have to get to the tickets, right? So basically, Mo's problem, because I'm aware of it. We talk about this every day. His problem is the valuation. He has a problem with the valuation of Tesla. That does have some validity, right? The counter argument, right? The counter argument to Mo's piece of it is that, hey, as long as Tesla continues to hit the notes, right? It's kind of like a piano, right? As long as you hit the notes, as long as they meet the delivery numbers, they meet their milestones, at least he still makes due on his promises. And I'm talking about Elon Musk, right? The bullish case for Tesla continues, right? But again, as to what the present value of Tesla is now, right? This is the thing that Mo is concerned with. And let me tell y'all, team, we have bulls and bears for a reason. It's not like the bear side is invalid. The bear side is never invalid, right? If you study trading psychology via Mark Douglas, he teaches that anything is possible, right? I know Charlene reported to us that, hey, she's seen a lot of bearish option flow going the other way against Tesla, and they're looking at 750 Tesla, right? So that'll be like a $120 haircut that we could possibly see if they miss earnings, or let's say, hey, they hit earnings, but let's say they make earnings, right? Let's say they hit and it's knockout earnings, right? Well, guess what? Because we're getting the move, we're getting earnings type move right now, right? All the way from basically 686 to 870, right? And we're getting very extended. We're getting hot on the RSI here, right? The daily RSI, look at this daily RSI. The daily RSI right now is at 81, right? So, yeah, you know, once the RSI gets, look at this. The last time Tesla got to these levels with an 81 RSI, guess what happened? You know, you got that, right? So it's not so crazy to say, hey, Tesla could cool off, or it could need some kind of pullback, right? And so with that being said, there's always a bearish case, team. You always have to be prepared to not only mitigate your positions, but possibly close them and take profit, right? Because bears make money, bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered. All right. So you know what? Let's do a fresh reset, right? Because we stood a little bit more time with the popcorn. We're gonna get to the tickers now. Let me just go over the tickers so that you guys know what it is. I've got PROG, I've got KERN, I've got FUBO, I've got CCXI, and I've got Square. And so if you would like to get on that ticker list, hit any one of us on the paper airplane down at the bottom. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at the YouTube here. Okay, I see them. Okay, so Megan, would you give us a reset, please?
Yes, I'm just going to remind everybody this is the day trade in Degens. If you like what you're hearing, or you want to get notifications, your mods, if you want notifications, if you want a ticker looked at, please go ahead and back channel it to any one of us. We're not taking people up on stage, so sorry if we haven't called you up. I saw some people raise their hands, but just go ahead and back channel us the ticker. If you're having troubles getting into the YouTube, back channel me, and I will send you the link so you can actually just click on it versus typing it all in. And I just wanted to shout out to Quinn. I see you, Queen, and I love your room every day too. So let's get those tickers.
Yeah, shouts out to you, Quinn. And just some of the regulars. I see Jasmine, Tamora, Kendall, JR. JR is the one that laces it up with these custom icons. So shouts out to you, JR. We really appreciate you, and to all the other regulars in there. We really appreciate you. All right. So let's get to the tickers here. Oh, actually, no. Let me just do like a quick market overview. I didn't even look at the Qs today. I didn't even look. I just like looked at my phone and I was like, oh, Tesla. I looked around. Oh, Tesla's doing this thing. I'm good. My swing list wasn't really that popping. You know, it was it Tesla and Netflix pretty much, right? And so this is actually the first time I'm looking at the Qs today, and I'm almost embarrassed to say that. But today I was out of the office on meetings, and so couldn't avoid that. Qs got a fresh MACD crossover here, right, on the daily time frame. The weekly is still fixing itself. The first time on the weekly time frame that we do see that the histogram is currently changing colors, right? So that is encouraging for the Qs here, because it looked like, you know, we had a little bounce from 350 all the way to 366, came down, made a higher low, cup and handle, and that looks good. This is like a nice clean cup and handle right there. You know, back to this 373 level, and yeah, the Qs look pretty okay. Let's look at the SPY real quick. I know we haven't done this in a while, right? We haven't looked at the Qs in SPY, but we have to, you know. This is the way it is. Same thing with the SPY. SPY looks very similar. Okay, let me look at Microsoft here. Microsoft at all-time highs, right? So Microsoft was in a monthly short setup. Okay, let me just kind of take a look at that, right? And I said, hey, if Microsoft ends up making an all-time high, right, we may be out of it. So what I'd like to see from Microsoft, right, is by Halloween, right, I want to see Microsoft close up here or higher. If Microsoft goes back down here, even if it goes back down to 300, it will still technically be in a technical short setup on the monthly time frame, and that does not bode well for the market. I do want to look at Amazon here. Amazon still with that monthly MACD cross down, and let me tell y'all, team, Amazon could go and retest highs or whatever. With that monthly cross down here, that is still concerning, right? So, again, some kudos to you there, Charlene, right? You do have a reason to be concerned. Looks like the weekly is fixing itself and turning itself around on Amazon. I know for sure Amazon was already in a daily setup, and we like to check out the big boys, right? Because as the big boys go, so does the market. We got a fresh MACD cross on Amazon, and so team, I just demonstrated that it is possible, right, for you to be bullish on one time frame and bearish on another time frame, right? And so, you know, I think sometimes that's when people get screwed up with technical analysis, right? They don't understand that both are valid, right? So you have to, before you get into positions, it's always great to check multiple time frames, right? If you're a scalper, right, you're looking at the 5 minute, the 10 minute, the 15 minute, 30 minute, 20 minute, whatever. If you're a swing trader, right, you're looking at the, the hourly, the 2 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, right? And if you're a long-term investor, you definitely want to be looking at the weekly and the monthly time frames there, right? So that is pretty much it. Okay. So
Hey, Charles,
go ahead.
can I just give everyone a little reminder? So, guys, if you're wondering what Charles is talking about when he says, if you look at this, if you look at the MACD, if you see this, if you see that, he's looking at his screen. And if you want to see the actual charts he's looking at, because he's looking at your stocks, right? He's about to go look at your tickers. Please join us in the YouTube. If you need the link, hit us up, please. Also, I don't see too many tickers flying my way via the paper kite. So please, guys, definitely hit us up. We're here to help you tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Thank you so much for connecting with the crowd. Lucretia, I see you down there. What's up? But yeah, that's again, you got to be focused on the big boys, right? And Amazon and Microsoft. If you've been following, right? If you and definitely follow the YouTube guys, just subscribe, like, and share. It definitely helps us out here. It helps us keep us going to promote and do all these good things that we're doing for you, right? So please do that. You see here in our previous video, we covered Amazon, we covered Microsoft because they had strong bearish cases, right? And so both of those tickers, right? I believe Amazon is like, let's see, I know Microsoft is like almost 10, 11%, and Amazon is about 8% of the Qs, right? So like somewhere between 16 and 17% of the Qs are just those two tickers, right? And if they are still bearish on the weekly and the monthly time frame, it's something that we have to pay attention to, right? So so that's that. Okay, current ticker list that we got. Okay, we got PROG, KERN, FUBO, CCXI, CHWY, Square, and LSPD. So let's go to KERN. I haven't looked at KERN in a while. I see MRNA just came through. Thank you, Sabrina. They're listening now, right? They're paying attention. So for me, team, I just take one look at this. This thing is not doing anything, right? And you have to be cognizant of this, right? So the stocks are, I'm going to bring up my man, Dr. Ianu, right? Dr. Ianu, very trusted member of the community, somebody that is just probably one of the smartest people I know. Hands down, Dr. Ianu. Very humble guy, very kind, very knowledgeable, right? Dr. Ianu, he always encourages that, we need to teach and educate people. So that's what we're going to do here. So you have to know timing, right? You have to look at something and say, hey, is this thing in the right time frame, right? So when you just look at KERN, right, KERN, right? You look at this weekly, you look at this from a weekly time frame. Where's it going? It's going sideways. There's no need for analysis here. There's no need for analysis here. If it was kind of choppy going up and down like that, then okay, we could do something. But just look at it. It's just going sideways, right? This market phase is what we call an accumulation phase, right? It's not saying that, there's any validity or that the stock is going to go higher, right? But this thing is not going anywhere. So whether, people are kind of swallowing up this overhead supply, whether the big boys loading up, who knows? There's just no action here, right? So if you like KERN, sure, you can play around with it, but you can just kind of look at the stock that it's really not going anywhere. So if you're looking for a Wall Street bets type setup, what you have to do is you have to do a lot of research, right? You have to look at, hey, what's the float size? What's this, that? It's actually a lot of information that is no longer public. Two resources that we use here, FinViz and Fintel, they went dark, right? They're actually removing public information for float size. So it's kind of harder to research some of these Wall Street bets type setups. I don't know if this is that, right? I don't even know what KERN does. Definitely if they're a pharmaceutical or biotech, then hey, you're waiting for news. Technical analysis will not help you at all with biotechs, right? But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have anything on KERN here. Okay. The good news is it is kind of basing out here. you know, as after like this kind of slow downtrend. There's really nothing here. There's nothing here. I mean, unless you're scalping for like 5 cents in a clip, I don't see anything here on KERN. So I'm sorry about that. All right. Next up on the list is oh, you know what? PROG came first. My mistake. So let's look at PROG. Sorry to whoever wanted to look at PROG. Oh, nice, right? Nice little thing right here. Yeah, you know, we've seen PROG popping off. So these are bear flag. I mean, these are bull flags, right? Pop, drop, consolidate. Pop, drop, consolidate, right? So the daily and the weekly looks good to me. I don't see any reason why this can't continue. The RSI, notice that the RSI here is stair-stepping, right? It's getting higher, right? So that confirms the move. So PROG could go to wherever it wants to go, okay? You better check out PROG right here, okay? This looks bullish to me. I don't see anything. I don't see a reason for this thing to stop, okay? I wouldn't say this is a buy, right? Because I don't chase things that's already kind of left the building, but yeah. Oh, there was a setup in PROG though. 1, 2, 3, like 2 weeks ago, right? This would have been it. That's the trampoline right here, right? You got the momentum come up, come down to the 50, bounce. This is perfect. PROG looks great. Okay, so definitely watch PROG for continuation. And for people who like scalping, names like this, right, they provide opportunities on the long and the short side, right, throughout the day, right? So you're talking about a range of 239, 264, 286, 258, right? So 30-cent swings here, right? So that's pretty significant. So there's opportunities to play this both to the short and the long side if you're quick, right? So yeah, to all your scalpers and the momentum guys out there, hey, PROG looks all right, okay? So look for some continuation to the bullish side, right? Because you got to go where everybody's going on PROG, okay? Next up on this list, FUBO. Oh, somebody had something to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say, guys, we have, I think we're going to not take any more tickers right now. We have a stacked list, and we don't want to be here until midnight tonight. So if your ticker does not get talked about tonight, please join back on Wednesday, and we can put you at the top of the list on Wednesday. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Man, yeah, FUBO here, right? Multiple times to get in. Okay, pop. Yeah. FUBO looks good here. I like FUBO on the hourly time frame. I'm not sure about it on the daily. But I see daily momentum here. Definitely look for news on FUBO as well, right? I don't know of any catalysts. You know, FUBO is not something that I trade. My issue with FUBO, at least from an options perspective, is that it's always got a high implied volatility, right? So I typically shy away from names like that. I typically don't like to trade Wall Street Bets names. Believe it or not, I actually would prefer to buy stock in Wall Street Bets names, right? Because, you know, making 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10 and 8% in a clip is a way to win, team. It is a way to win. I told y'all, I know way more people who are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-figure traders, and all they do is buy stock. They just buy stock. They buy it and they hold it. You know, everybody's trying to get the bag with options, but it's an elite class who makes the bag with options, right? So just be careful. But what's going on with FUBO, right? Not exactly a fresh MACD cross. It's trying to do like a cup and handle here, but it's got to get over 30, right? So let's see FUBO over 30 and see how it behaves. But on the weekly time frame, FUBO's gathering strength. I'm actually more interested in this weekly chart here, right? The A is passing over to 21 on the weekly, which is bullish. If FUBO wants to come down and retest 28 or 28.50, I would look for that as a dip buy zone on FUBO. All right. So yeah, Sabrina, I feel you. So let me try to kick it up a notch, right? Who says that? Guy Fieri? Let me kick it up a notch.
Fire it up. Fire up the grill.
CCXI, right? This thing's in a short setup. There's a bear flag right there. Actually, is it? It is. Yep. Let me Because so many of my charts are shaded, right? I need a chart that's not shaded, right? Yeah, this thing has been in a short setup, right? Look for some support here at 30.21, right? If FUBO gets all the way to 26.66, I look for it to potentially close the gap at $21, right? So, I mean, as what's that chart? As KERN was kind of boring. CCXI is kind of bipolar, right? I mean, this just looks wild. I really wouldn't trust technicals with this either. It's just too wild, you know. I like clean breakouts and reversals and trends, right? CCXI here just looks just all over the place. I mean, you had this huge pop, and now you have a slow grind, right? So, like, is it a slow grind downwards to go back into the range? Let's see. What you want to see with CCXI is, let's see this bottom wick here hold at 28.88, or if CCXI could just hold generally in this area, right, between 37 and $28, you know, I would say that would be net bullish, right? So that's just my gut feeling here on CCXI. So sorry, not exactly a clear message on that one. All right, next up on this list. Oh, CHWY. So I can already let you know CHWY is bullish. CHWY is bullish. Okay, we put out calls. We put out. This was one of my favorites from the Sunday room, right? So we have a Sunday community degens room. That's where we discovered CHWY. We put out some buy alerts on this morning via our private Discord. So yeah, I expect CHWY to keep going up. If you remember from the community and you put this out, shame on you. You knew this was bullish. I don't know why you had me. Why are you gonna have me do work twice? If you remember the community, why are you gonna make me do work twice? You knew this was bullish coming in here, taking up space from somebody. There's somebody out there who needs their ticker analyzed, and y'all come out here and put out a ticker that you knew this was bullish. Dagnabbit. All right, y'all. So that's CHWY is bullish. CHWY is bullish. Look for a reversal here. I guess I can hook you up some price targets, right? Price targets on CHWY.
While you do that, Charles, I do want to point out that I don't know if anybody else is noticing, but the stay-at-home tickers that we used to play are going back up. CHWY, pins, Zoom, just something to look at.
So CHWY here, 67, 72, 74, 75 price targets on CHWY. If I was looking for that to be like a trade, that's what I'll be looking for on CHWY. All right. So yeah, I guess I could help out some more, but I mean, team, not that I don't want to help you. Of course I want to help you, right? But I'm all about the new. We knew what was happening with CHWY already. CHWY's bullish. Okay. Hey, check out the video that we put out. If you guys are not following the YouTube stream, what are you doing? This is all broken down on YouTube, right? CHWY's right there. Definitely a chart.
Missing out on call outs. That's what they're doing.
What you said, Megan? Megan.
You said, what are they doing if they're not watching the YouTube? I said they're missing out on the good call outs. That's what.
Hey, listen to Megan. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna let y'all know something. Okay? I'm gonna let y'all know something. Okay? This is not controversial. These are facts. Megan Dorn will help you make money before Megan Thee Stallion. Come over here. I know how to fight, man. Alright? But it's the truth. Megan Dorn is helping put food on your table. No shade against Megan Thee Stallion, right? But we gotta boost ourselves up, right? Boost up the community, right? Give Megan a follow. Check out Megan. Megan's a financial advisor. She's a CFP. That's a certified financial planner. As a matter of fact, Megan, can you tell people how rigorous it is to get that CFP? What does it entail to be a cert? And let me tell you something. I don't know if we got any members in the community, but there was one day where a bunch of FSRs came up on here and they kept poo-pooing on the community and they stuff. And you know, a lonely FSR is just like a salesman. Let's just keep it a buck, okay? Because I was an FSR at one point, right? And we're talking about a financial services representative, right? Like, Like, I was an adversary. You're not going to come out here and just start poo-pooing on people, right? But, Megan, tell folks what you had to do to get us to be a certified financial planner. Megan, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm the worst example if you want to make it seem rigorous. So typically...
Come on, Megan! I'm trying to boost you up! Come on!
All right,
no, tell them about the test. Tell them about the test and how crazy that test is.
The CFP is 7 college courses, one of which is a 40-page paper. It's equivalent to a master's degree. You have to have a bachelor's degree. Most people study for 2 years, right, like you would like a master's, and then you take an hour exam. But I will tell you that from start to finish, from when I enrolled, I took all 7 classes, wrote the 40-page paper, and took the 7-hour exam in 8 weeks. Not 2 years. So for most people, it is rigorous, and a lot of people don't even get past the courses to get to the test. It has a huge fail rate. So it is very rigorous. Thank you, Charles, for all the talking me up. Unfortunately, I don't accept new clients anymore. I am just here to love on my Brooklyn Traders family and learn from all of you on the options plays.
My sister said she's booked. I can't afford
Booked!
Anyway.
I'm good. That's Moatani pimping right there. I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Look,
no
Meg is my big sis, Charles. When Meg said, Meg, can I tell them how much you lost so they can understand the learning experience?
Yeah.
When Meg said, I lost $100K, but that's play money in one day, I was like, Meg, you're my sister for life. She said 100K in one day, and it's play money. Guys, Meg is booked. Okay? Yeah. But you can still follow her.
So so that's, to everybody's point here, so that's the truth. I lost $100,000 in a day. Ooh, that sucks to even say it. And it hurt a lot for a little bit. But here's the thing is, I still pay with as much money as I can make in my business or can trade on my own. I still pay Charles the stupid $40 a month because he is so much more valuable to me than that $40. I will make back that $100,000. I need $7,000 just today because of the call outs from my Brooklyn Trader family, right? And I didn't have a lot in what I invested today to get that $7,000. So I'm not saying they're all going to be winning plays, but the $40 I pay Charles pays me that in dividends because of the call outs, because of my family. So yes, I've got the kind of cash that can go pay other people, but Charles is by far the most amazing man and family that I have found.
Listen, a big black man like me not supposed to cry, right? I'm just kidding. Man, y'all doing too much. I can't blush, but if I could, I would be. But I really appreciate the kind words there. But again, team, this is not a flex, right? I mean, I really want folks to understand that every person that's on this panel is doing a public service right now. They're not being compensated to come up here or to say any of these things. Nobody here is doing that. Okay.
Say that again, Charles. Ask Meg. Charles don't read the Discord. Ask Meg. I darn well vented today. I was like, you know what? No more call outs for you guys.
I'm telling you. So again, give all these people a follow. Pray for them. Pray for everybody on the stage as well. We're talking about follows. Forget follow. Pray for us. Charles, Megan, Sabrina, and Charlene. Not order. Matter of fact, pray in reverse. Do Charlene first, Sabrina second, Megan the third, and me last. Pray for me last. Thank you. Accepting all types of prayers in all denominations. I appreciate it. All right. Moving right along. Okay, I guess. Wait, actually, Charlene, could you give us a reset? Because we here with time. But yeah, give us a reset. We've only got 6 or 7 tickers left. But go ahead.
Got it. Welcome, guys. This is Charlene. This is the Day Trading DGens Club. If you are new to this room, please go ahead and click on the greenhouse above Megan's head and follow the club. This is the lightning round, buy, sell, or hold. This is where you give us your tickers. We pull up the charts live on YouTube, and you decide whether you want to buy, sell, or hold. The link to the YouTube is in my and Charles's bio. I believe all the young ladies as well. Please don't forget that nothing said on this platform is to be considered financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and practice risk management. I'll say it again. do your own due diligence, and practice risk management. Again, we are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for you, and we do have pop-up rooms where we just do a little ticker talk where you guys can come on stage and share your, thoughts and your research. But again, we're here again on Wednesday. Thank you for joining us this evening. Over to you, Charles.
Hey, sorry about that. I was trying to make sure I get somebody sent me a message here. All right, we're back. All right. All right, so let me just go over the ticker list, right? And so we will be publishing
Charles, I need to interrupt you with something important.
Go ahead.
Somebody just back channeled me, and they are in the room, and I'm not going to say their name. They just told me that they lost their job and are the income provider and looking for a way, and I would like to sponsor them for 1 month for the Brooklyn Traders family. If we can do that, like a one-time sponsor for them to get a month to watch all of the classes. They're looking for income to kind of supplement until they can get a different job. So I would love to sponsor them for a month so they can learn all the classes and potentially try to see if that could help them. Because here's my thoughts on losing your job, is that I'm going to tell you what I told him. I'm going to tell everybody who's listening. This is not a setback. It is a set up. This is not happening to you. This is happening for you. And it is very possible that you never would have left that job, and this is God's way, or whatever you believe in, of kicking your butt into gear to get into something different. So if you're willing and you want to, back channel me or Charles. I will sponsor a first month with Brooklyn Traders. You need to take that month, whether it's nights, weekends, you cancel your favorite TV show, and you study the damn classes, because they will pay you. They will supplement that income until you get a job, if you even want to get a job, okay? So if you want to take me up on that, please send me or Charles a message. But Brooklyn Traders family is praying for you to get through this difficult time.
Man.
Yes, we are, but I would just like to add a cautionary note here. I don't know who the person is, but I always advise folks to proceed with caution. Please do not use your rent money to trade. Please do not use your car payment money to trade. Please do not use your food money to trade. If you have lost your job and you are about to get on unemployment, please make sure you take care of your bills first. Make sure you take care of your family first. Make sure you feed your kids, you have gas in your car, and then whatever is left, if anything else is left, then you can use that money to start to do something in the markets. If you're a true beginner, this is not an easy game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It is not an easy game. Whether you're trading straight stocks, whether you're trading options, puts, calls, whatever, it's scalping, not scalping, it's madness out here. And the fact that you'll be putting pressure on yourself because you feel that you're in a position where you need the money right now will make it 10 times more stressful for you. So please reach out to us on the panel here as the moderators. We're here to support you. Salute to Megan for the sponsorship. I love it. I would just like to please ask you to proceed with the most extreme caution in this particular situation.
Yeah,
At 1,000%. Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, yeah, and I've got I definitely want to again thank you, Megan and Sabrina. And Megan, I will let you know it is not necessary. We'll comp them a membership here for a time so they could see what it's all about, and if it's something that could work for them to do that. But absolutely positively, and thank you, Megan, for that. But absolutely positively, take Sabrina's advice to heart, right? One thing about trading, right, and sometimes when you have that external pressure, it kind of games you into this kind of thinking. Okay, I need to make $200 today. I need to make $1,000 this week. I need to make $2,000 this week, right? And if you approach the market like that, you're gonna get clapped. Okay.
That's how I got clapped. Is I had that I had a bill I wanted to pay, so I desperately wanted to make the money very quickly and took too much risk. My advice is to use this sponsorship or whatever to get the education to paper trade
to give an idea about it. In addition to the bill paying that Sabrina talked about, you should have 6 months of emergency money set aside to get you through when there's not income coming in. So I wouldn't trade 6 months emergency money as well. And by 6 months emergency money, I mean whatever your expenses are every month times 6. Try to have that set aside before you're trading as well, even though I know that can be tough. So I would use this as education and paper trading, and see how that goes before you put real money in.
Oof, man, the gems are being dropped. Hey, Megan, Sabrina, and Charlene, y'all dropping too many gems. As my man Nathan said, y'all done dropped Nathan and Rick used to say this, y'all done dropped the whole damn jewelry store. I need to pick up some, hold on, let me pick up some of these gems, man. Give me this shit, man. Yeah, I don't want this. Yeah, I'm picking up these gems off the floor. I'm sorry. There are too many gems on the damn floor. They done got dropped. You made me think of something else as well, right? Yeah, it could. And also, I don't want the person, whoever this is, to be discouraged from going back to the job market as well, right? One of the most successful members of Brooklyn Traders is somebody who literally is a pandemic trader, like somebody who opened their first trading account, I think in March, and I was on the phone with this person. Matter of fact, they was with Brooklyn Traders before we even had a website, okay? Literally, I remember sitting down there and helping them open their account. And they didn't start with a ton of money, okay? But I'll tell you what this person did do, okay? This person did not quit their job, okay? They didn't look at it like, okay, this is a parachute where I'm just going to jump into this trading world and I'm going to make all the money I need to from the trading world. No. But this person was able to turn a little bag into a big 6-figure bag in a year, right? This person had a specific skill set that made them really good at trading. So that is definitely not typical results. But what I really like about this person is that if you've seen this person, if you knew this person, you would not know at all that this person got the bag like that. This person literally goes to work every single day. Didn't go buy a Benz, didn't go buy a Porsche, didn't go buy a whole bunch of different clothes. Is not flexing at all. Still works the job. Again, made a big 6-figure bag, okay? And I'm talking about hundreds of thousands in a year. And they did not change their life, right? So just another little higher level game, right? If it is possible for you to trade part-time and to also work, okay? Hey, look at me. I'm Charles Becco. I do all this. But guess what? I came into this game, as an executive in a construction company. I can't, y'all want me to go to tell my contracts? I got contracts with big blue box companies. Big blue box companies that y'all trade. Okay? One of them I came back from today. Y'all want me to, y'all want me to stop getting that bag? No, that's the best way to, sometimes there's some, especially some of these like scammy pumpers online, they make it seem like, oh, day trading is going to be your freedom, it's going to be your salvation, and it can be, but for most people, that's not the reality. And so, especially here in our community, especially with Brooklyn Traders, what we try to do, we know y'all not going to be Michael Jordan. Y'all, the majority, y'all not going to be Michael Jordan. You're not going to be that idiot savant that's going to get it and you're going to make 6 figures just like that, okay? Let's be realistic. What are we trying to do? We're trying to take some strokes off of your game, okay? Even if sitting down here listening to us, looking at the things that we look at, talking about the stocks and tickers that we talk about, if we could help you take a few strokes off of your game, then you're winning. And it's just like going to the gym, right? If you work out at all, you're so much stronger than somebody who doesn't work out. You're not going to be able to go to a bar with a bunch of dudes that don't work out and you not have the upper hand because you work out or you run. Somebody who runs is in so much better shape, even if they're a terrible runner, right? And so what am I saying? Look at this as an opportunity to educate yourself, to enlighten yourself, and then to put yourself in the best position. And I'm saying this to everybody that's in this room. If it is at all possible, right, to work and to swing trade, go ahead and do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They make it seem like it's bad to go to have a job. And again, Megan, to your point, right? And Megan, I did exactly what you're talking about, right? I got sick of working for other people, and I went and started working for myself because ain't nobody gonna treat me as well as I treat myself. So for all you entrepreneurs and all you scrappy bootstrappers out there, and all you people who say, you know what, no matter what, I'm gonna freaking come out here and I'm gonna trade and I'm gonna do whatever it takes until I'm the best trader in the world. Hey, more power to you. But for the majority of people, right? And I'm talking, and you know who you are. We're talking about you filthy casuals out there, okay, with your rocket emojis. I know who you are, and it's cool. It's cool to be a casual trader, and I'm wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. If y'all look at how I market myself, right, I'm the extra corny dude who's like 15% ugly too, right? I'm extra corny. What do I like to do Saturday night? Watch TV, maybe Netflix. I don't really do too much. You seen my Instagram? I don't really do too much traveling. I'm just a regular guy. Okay, back to the figures. I hope y'all. Damn, what is y'all doing? Y'all blowing me up. What is going on here? Why do I have y'all are just blowing up this back channel?
Just ignore the group chat.
Y'all are just. I'm looking at. There's like 30 messages here. It's all y'all.
Ignore the group chat, please.
Y'all hyping me up, making me think I'm saying something inspiring, and it's y'all.
I'm sorry.
I don't care. No, do what y'all want. I don't care. Oh gosh. Yeah, we have a lot of fun here. The team. Listen. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sabrina. Go ahead. I've been talking. I've been rambling. Go ahead, Sabrina.
No. I have nothing to say except let's move on. It's almost 9:30.
Okay, Sabrina want to go to sleep. I got you. Now, and honestly, we are running like hella long. And I said tonight's going to be the night we were going to go short. Okay, we're going to go into shotgun mode. Okay, this is what fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. We're down by 2 touchdowns, right? Because we are. Dag nabbit, we got a crap ton of takers. Okay. AGC, LSPD, MRNA, SOFI, Snap, Zoom, Apple, ESTC, XOP, SBLK. My goodness. Okay. Let's do this. Are you still there? Let me see. Oh, hey, we got even more subscribers and people checking us out there. Okay. You know what? And I'll even throw one more because we're here. Only because the stream is popping right here. I'll even throw FDX, okay? And we gonna shotgun this, okay? Okay, we ain't gonna be looking at the 10 charts for one ticker, right? So we're gonna stay on the one chart. We're gonna be in shotgun formation to all you football folks out there, right? We're gonna be in shotgun. It's gonna be the 2-minute drill for 6 minutes. All right, let's go. No more resets. Okay, let's look at we look at CCXI, we looked at CHWY. Let's look at AGC. This was still in the bullish setup. It's bullish. I look to potentially buy the dip. You really want to hold a 1050 here on AGC. And we're talking in like a few days. That's the time frame, right? We're not talking about we're talking about these as if they're trades, right? That's the time frame that we're operating under. We're not assuming that this is for long term. Light speed. Okay, I like this. Fresh MACD cross. It looks like it wants to get... So I would wait for this MACD to cross here on the daily on light speed, and then I'd look to take that. Looks like some kind of broken cup and handle here. A retest of the breakout level here at 94. Right, so let's see it hold 94.75, and let's see if this cup and handle can fix itself here on light speed. And then once we get that MACD cross with a positive histogram, I like light speed there as a long. MRNA. Anytime I say MRNA, I always think about America, right? Hey, this looks just... Why does MRNA... MRNA looks just like light speed. Look at this. LSPD, right? LSPD, right? That's LSPD. And let's look at MRNA here. Hold on. This looks exactly the same. Look at that. This looks exactly the same. So same setup on MRNA. Wait for that MACD to cross. Wait, see if we can hold that 8 there, right? On MRNA. Let's look at SOFI. And the kitchen wrist twisting like it's SOFI. This is bullish team. Y'all know I'm bullish SOFI. Dang. Oh, we finally got 20, right? I would look for a pullback on the 4-hour, right? So a retest of 1997, 1953 for an entry on SOFI. If you want to play that long, I am bullish SOFI. Snapchat. In the kitchen, wrist twisting like a SOFI. All right. What was this? 72.50? Snapchat looks like it's choppy. This looks very choppy here on Snapchat, right? So I would just, yeah, it's choppy. It's this chop suey. Okay, so unless you're selling premium, I would not be screwing around with Snapchat here, right? If you want to find out how to sell premium, hit us up on the back end. We've got classes on that. But yeah, I would just be selling premium on Snapchat. This is in Chop City. Zoom. Zoom was in a long setup, and it still is. Yeah, long setup here still. Zoom. Look for, it's got a huge gap there. Yeah, I would look for this to keep grinding higher on Snapchat. I mean, not Snapchat. Zoom. Oh, dang, we're smacking this list right here. Let's get ESTC. ESTC. Short setup? Potentially. ESTC is in a short setup. That doesn't mean to go crazy, right? If you want to take that, you got that 166 target, but you may not get there. Look for the daily. Well, I don't know if you're gonna get there. Yeah, I mean it's there. 166, 164 on ESTC if you want to take that, right? As a short setup. XOP. XOP here. So we made highs, but look at this MACD crossing downwards, right? And you're getting progressively lower RSI. So this thing is giving you a warning, right? XOP is that it's weakening, right? So I would look to take profit on that. And I don't know why XLP is doing that, because I feel crude. I don't know if crude oil, I guess it's looking to consolidate a bit. I wouldn't call this weakening, but XOP looks like it's weakening, right? So are we in a short setup for oil? If we close down here by Friday, we are, right? So check that out. Potential short setup in oil. Potential. Okay. And I think the last ticker, but not least, is Fedex. Fedex, what's good? What's going on? So we had earnings when? September? Yeah, eventually I would look for FedEx to come up here and close this gap, right? So let's see FedEx get to 233 and see what it does. As long as FedEx is above this 21 here, as long as it's hugging the 21, I'll be bullish for a reversal on FedEx, right? So again, FedEx holding the daily 21 at 22,643. You guys can't see that. I'm so sorry. I'm going in, again, we're in speed mode, right? As long as FedEx is holding that 21 at 220, sorry, 226.69, 226.70, right? I will look for FedEx to continue to be bullish and hopefully, eventually to fill this gap. Okay, because it's FedEx and we're going into the holiday season. Questions, comments, concerns, please hit us up on the back end. Moderators, any closing words for the audience?
I would just like to remind everyone to please be careful, know what your trading strategy is. If you need help forming a strategy, hit us up. All four of us up here are available for you to reach out to. Give your mods a follow, give the room a follow, and we'll see you back here Wednesday night.
Hey, Sabrina, I really want to thank you. You really got that the YouTube popping here. Thank you so much for putting folks in a headlock. I appreciate you. Y'all scared.
That's what I do all day at work.
Sabrina be putting folks in hell out. She said, hey, this YouTube stream is a little Leo. Go follow that YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Shouts out to everybody on stream. Okay, I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. Jonathan Rodriguez wants to look at Apple. All right, let me just take a look at Apple real quick. I did hear some rumblings about Apple. This looks bullish. Hey, we got a 8. This is bullish Apple. Fresh MACD cross. 8/21 cross today. And a squeeze fired long on Apple. That squeeze is good for $6. Price targets on Apple, 152 on Apple. Nice, all right. Who's that? Jonathan? That's nice, Jonathan. So look for Apple here to get back up here. Megan and Charlene, any last words?
As always, thank you for joining. I hope to see you guys again on Wednesday. Please be careful. Make sure you do your DD. Nothing you said on this platform is financial advice, and practice risk management. Over here, man.
I was just going to say also be careful. You know, Charlene, you had some thoughts about you're just feeling a little bit nervous. You know, somebody else I was listening to is like, is this the great melt up before the meltdown? Today I noticed that I think the VIX was in a high-low long setup, and then also a small cap bear ETF was in a high-low long setup. So that just, my spidey senses, makes me nervous. So take profits when you can, paper trade if you're not sure. But the best thing is education. I mean, don't just go out there willy-nilly trying to take some trades. Get educated before you lose your money. Patience. There's always another trade the next day, the next week, the next month. It's better to wait and be educated than jump in now and lose your money. So thanks for coming tonight, and we'll see you guys Wednesday.
Hey, and again, to Charlene's point, and thank you so much for reminding us, Megan. Team, let you know something, right? This is why I give all credit to the bears out there. I do personally have a bearish theory that we absolutely are in a euphoric market, right? And I think we may have how many blow-off tops have we had? I mean, my goodness. But if you would like to see my bearish theory, okay, I did call out the 2020 crash, right? So if you look at this, January 6, 2020, why the 2020 stock market could blow up your 401k. I wrote that January 6, 2020. That's no cap. That's on Medium. That's for everybody to check out, okay? That bearish sentiment, okay, is still here. The Big Short 2.0, the 2020 crash is not over, okay? So I do believe we are in a super cycle that is due for a thunderclap from the hands of the Almighty, potentially. Okay, so I do see things out there. If you want to read that thesis here, okay, because it's just a thesis, check us out here on Medium. Okay, hit me up on Medium there. Yeah, and you could go over that thesis. So Charlene, thank you for bringing that up. Megan as well. Team, thank you. God bless. Good night, everybody. God bless. Shouts out to the Brooklyn Traders, the day trading degens, one of the biggest rooms on Clubhouse, biggest clubs on Clubhouse, one of the biggest, top 30, 130,000 members. Hit us up. Appreciate y'all. Follow us up on the YouTube. Show some love to all the moderators on stage. We appreciate you. We really do appreciate y'all. God bless. Take care, y'all.